It's time to get all organized. It's National Organization Week. Dee was here organizing all of her
the books, right?
Yeah. Dee Robinson from Village Books, and you have some ideas for help with that.
Well, I do. First of all, it helps if you have less stuff to organize.
Well,
so if you can start out by clearing some of the stuff, it helps. So clear your clutter with feng shui. Several years ago, we had this author in the store. We had a huge turnout, and we were told that Goodwill the next week was overpowered by people bringing in their stuff.
Really?
So it really works. We used this before a move and really cleared out a lot of things. It really has very practical tips on how you let go of things.
That's good. And feng shui too. Tips from feng shui is like where to place things and stuff. Okay.
And a similar vein, unstuff your life is a way to decide what you need to get rid of and the things that you keep. It does help you make decisions about organizing them. But organizing is so much easier if you have less stuff to organize.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you need help, like either a book or someone else to kind of go through and help you justify why you have so much stuff.
Yes, exactly. And that's part of what they have anecdotes here of. He does talk to people and say, now, why are you keeping this?
Yeah.
And then when they tell him, he's able to talk them out of it.
Good. Yeah. Okay. And then, then that means we'll be successful.
For success. This is more a time management and maybe an office organization. It has ideas about dealing with emails, which just are overpowering sometimes. How to have more effective meetings. It says you can get 2 more hours out of your day by being more productive about how you spend your time. And it really has a great idea about a master list and how you keep that. Another one that I didn't bring that is very helpful about the same thing is Getting Things Done by Alan. And he has this idea that you just have to get things out of your brain, which is part of the problem for people not being able to get organized. They have all this stuff in their head that is keeping them from really operating efficiently. So if you can get it all down on paper and then review that paper and deal with things, you don't prioritize them. You get them down and then you deal with them when they're down on paper.
Right. That's a good tip too. And then
I love this. What's a disorganized person to do? This is 317 tips for getting organized. I mean, she talks about organizing all kinds of things: counters, drawers, closets, glassware, blankets, underwear, yes, how to pack.
That's a good one.
All kinds of really helpful tips, and they're just all really brief things with pictures, and they're just numbered. These are little things that sometimes it seems so simple. You think, why didn't I think of that little tip?
Yep.
It's wonderful.
Okay, that's a nice resource. And then finally, A to Z Solutions.
It's the 1-minute organizer A to Z storage solution. So this is really focused not on getting rid of your stuff, but on getting it organized and how you store it. And she gives lots of helpful tips about things you can use to store things. But as well as how you store certain types of things, and this is alphabetical. So if you say, how should I store my canceled checks? You look in the C's under canceled checks or checks. And how should I store cleaning supplies? Or how should I store my socks? And so you just look that up, and she has a tip for how you store it.
Great. Well, thank you so much for these resources. All of these books and more available at Village Books in Fairhaven. And remember, you can always experience more at kvos.com.